Have you ever done the right thing and still ended up in trouble? That's exactly what happened to two men named Paul the Apostle and Silas. They had traveled to a Roman city called Philippi to share a message of hope about Jesus. At first, things were going well. Lives were being changed. But not everyone was happy about it. One day, after helping a troubled young woman find freedom, Paul and Silas were dragged before the city officials. False accusations flew. The crowd turned violent. Without a fair trial, the two men were beaten with rods and thrown into prison. Not just any prison, the inner cell, the darkest, most secure part. Their feet were locked in heavy wooden stocks. Their backs were bleeding. It was humiliating, painful, unjust. If anyone had a reason to complain, it was them. But around midnight, something unexpected happened. Instead of cursing their situation, they started praying, and then they began singing. Imagine that scene. A cold prison floor, chains clanking, other prisoners listening in silence. And in the middle of it all, two wounded men singing songs of faith. They weren't denying their pain. They were choosing trust over despair. And then suddenly the ground began to shake. An earthquake hit the prison. The foundations trembled. Doors flew open. Chains fell off every prisoner. Freedom, instant and undeniable. But here's the surprising part. No one ran. The jailer, waking up and seeing the open doors, assumed the prisoners had escaped. In that time, he would have been executed for losing them. In panic, he drew his sword to take his own life. But Paul shouted into the darkness, "Don't harm yourself. We are all here." The jailer rushed in, trembling. He had witnessed the power of God and the character of these men. Instead of escaping, they had chosen compassion. He asked them one simple question: "What must I do to be saved?" That night, the prison guard and his entire household believed in Jesus. The place of punishment became a place of transformation. By morning, Paul and Silas were released. But the real miracle wasn't just the open doors. It was this: worship in the middle of suffering can shake more than walls. It can shake hearts. Sometimes your midnight is the very moment God is preparing a breakthrough. And sometimes the greatest freedom isn't just walking out of prison. It's choosing faith when the doors still look closed.